What's going on, everybody? This Afro Think Tank. You know what I hate? You know what's annoying? When somebody opens their mouth with full confidence, with their chest way out, talking about shit they don't know what they're talking about. That shit is annoying. And there's some FBA cats, which is most of them, who love to open their mouth and talk about things they don't know about with full confidence. I'm talking about full ignorance on display, right? And I'm gonna give you an example of that because Conscious Lee, right? If y'all know me, if y'all rock with me, y'all already know who Conscious Lee is, right? Conscious Lee is one of the foremost pro-black Pan-African historians and scholars on this here Beyonce's internet, right? And he was rocking the African American flag, right? The African American flag, that black, gold, and red flag that you see all the time. And this FBA dude thought that Conscious Lee was being contradictory to his Pan-African, pro-black African ideology by waving that flag, right? So with full confidence, right? Just sounding about as stupid as a person can possibly be. This dude thought that he was getting one over on Conscious Lee, thinking he was gonna make a video and he was about to read Conscious Lee. He was gonna serve him up something proper, right? He was gonna, I got you, right? Not knowing that he was verifying his ignorance, because that African American flag is not an FBA flag. It's not a flag that represents a xenophobic hate group of Africans in America. That flag represents African Americans who know, in fact, that they are in Africa. They are African. And the flag itself represents that in its totality. You can rock that red, black, and gold flag and still be a Pan-African, because it's a Pan-African flag that recognizes us over here as Africans that are in America. But I'm gonna let Conscious Lee do it, all right? Because Conscious Lee don't be letting nobody, he don't be letting it slide. You come for Conscious Lee, all right? You gotta be prepared. All right, and homeboy wasn't prepared. He wasn't ready. No, he wasn't ready. And they put their whole face. Dude put more than his whole face. He put his whole upper body up that bitch, right? So you can see him. When you see that dude walking down the street, like, that's that motherfucker right there. But anyway, without further ado, let's check out this ignorance of FBA and how Conscious Lee, a pro-black Pan-African historian and scholar, respected, sons them. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. It's Afro Think Tank. Learn something, teach something. I'm out.
They showing their ass behind me in this flag, man. Watch this clip.
Lord have mercy, y'all. Now, you just watch this video right here. This is Conscious Lee. He's dancing to Mona Leo. That song with the Sulani flag in it, right? Why? Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? See, I understand why, though. You know what I'm saying? I really do. See, when you push so hard for the Democratic Party, you say some wild shit. And this man said a lot of foul shit to black Americans, especially for the ones that want to delineate. This man was riding the coattails of the Democrats so hard, he said the emancipated people will be deported. This man ran a campaign saying that we can be deported too. This man gave false information about foundational black Americans. He said a lot of false things, but just mighty funny that he's repping the flag now.
So before I get into them other piss-poorly constructed arguments, let me school y'all on this flag, man. I just so happen to have a degree in African-American studies, where I learned a couple of things about this heritage flag. Oh, this is coming from the original Black American Heritage website as well. Read it with me. Talking about the symbols of this flag specifically. Superimposed on the black stripe is a golden wreath of fig leaves. The cultivated fig is a native of Africa and ranks as one of the most ancient of life-sustaining fruits. But Conscious Lee, you can't be proud of your Black American heritage if you disagree with the foundational Black American politics. Bullshit. Facts over feelings too. I ain't making none of this up. Y'all see that gold wreath right there? That's what the website say. Centered within the golden wreath is a blunted Moorish boarding sword, symbol of leadership carried by the great Moorish leaders of the 8th century. All this illustrates what I always tell y'all. Your lineage and heritage does not start on the plantation. Which is why even in the Black Heritage flag, it has symbols that goes past the plantation, like to the 8th century, like talking about an ancient African fig.
Never seen him use the flag unless y'all have. I don't really see a lot of his videos, but like some of his viral videos, I never seen him rep the Black American flag like that.
Most of my audience don't know who FBA is, and the other people that know who FBA is also don't like y'all and disagree with y'all. So the way y'all be trying to monopolize the black identity and make it like, well, if you black, you gotta be FBA and you gotta agree with us, it's tomfoolery. You have dope and dog food, put it down. All this happening because as a result of me being in the Mona Leo video, I wanted to help promote it because, you know, supporting black women is real. Even in the video, she stitched flags from across the diaspora, and these folks still want to make these horrible claims about, he said we can't delineate. That flag is only about us. I'd rather push conspiracy theories than give this black woman credit for dropping a dope song. Oh, I should have known they was pushing it because all of a sudden now the Sulani flag and all this everywhere, it's performative. He a con. Y'all follow King Griff Con Man, Tariq Nasheed talking about somebody a con.
That lets me know that his Democratic talking points is not working. People not trying to hear about this. Hey, we need to vote Democrat. Hey, be scared of Trump. Be scared of Trump. Please be scared of Trump. Look at what Trump do. Look what the Republican Party doing.
Talking about lying? I told y'all that Donald Trump said he wanted to next start with the enemy within. I told y'all that Donald Trump told the Venezuelan president to build more prisons because he's next going to be starting with the homegrown criminals. I told y'all that it was preposterous to not understand that black people and criminality in this country is always tied together. So when he said he will be starting with the criminals, the homegrown criminals, he was talking about black folks. What do we see going on in D.C. right now? We see a lot of the funds that was taken away from giving black folks education and health care being given to ICE. And now who terrorizing black folks in D.C.? ICE, the military, yeah. These all facts that y'all mad I'm pointing out. Another fact y'all mad I pointed out, that Alabama is trying to send inmates to foreign prisons under a new proposed bill. Put this flag right here for man. They switch flags, man. When it comes to this Democrat shit, understand this, man. I got a better criticism for Democrats than these FBA gangsters could ever dream of. And I believe this piece that I titled, So It's Never a Time to Criticize Kamala Harris, son, really illustrates that. I've been critiquing and criticizing the Democratic Party for how they implicated in global imperialism for over 2 years. As a matter of fact, when I was in college learning about African-American studies, very privy to having a structural analysis and showing that both the red and the blue have insatiable appetites for locking up and unaliving black folks. Is he trying to be disrespectful or something? Man, if y'all don't take y'all paternalistic ass on somewhere, I ain't got to ask nobody permission to do a goddamn thing on a page that I made. It's a reason why this flag is old. I didn't just buy this. Y'all so self-centered like these white folks, y'all believe I did some shit for y'all? Hey, when Mona Leo asked me to be in the video, it had nothing to do with y'all. Y'all starting me and be like, y'all envious and jealous to shut y'all in the video. What is it? One of the many videos I have critiquing Obama. This one got over 1 million views. One of the many videos I have critiquing Biden and imperialism and Democrats, over 700,000 views. This one right here was a banger and talking about how the Democrats love cozying up to foreign governments too. Yeah, over 1.5 million views. All this illustrates that these folks don't know what they're talking about when it comes to consciously. It illustrates they don't know what they're talking about even when it comes to the flag. Is he trying to be disrespectful or something? Man, if y'all don't take y'all paternalistic ass on somewhere, I ain't got to ask nobody permission to do a goddamn thing on a page that I made. It's a reason why this flag is old. I didn't just buy this. Y'all so self-centered like these white folks, y'all believe I did some shit for y'all? Hey, when Mona Leo asked me to be in the video, it had nothing to do with y'all. Y'all starting me and be like, y'all envious and jealous to shut y'all in the video. What is it? Entire beef with the foundational black Americans and me started when I said on my own profile that black Americans should be concerned with the mass deportation agenda because how they were circumventing a whole bunch of funds and services to literally serve that agenda. Here they come. Oh, he's just a Democratic thing. He's just...
Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! Free Sudan! Boycott diamonds and gold! We most definitely cannot forget about the people of Sudan.
Thanks for watching Afro Think Tank. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And follow me on Substack and Patreon for more content. Remember, it's Pan-Africanism or nothing.